Hello, Awaken Beauties. Finally, it's here. The truth to empower women to true inner beauty through a healthy mind and inner biology. I am your hostess, Cassandra Keel, a 20-year salon owner, organic beauty product formulator, positive mind management, and clinical hypnotherapist. And I am here to help you stay sane, get sleep, and bring your sexy back. Sponsored by evoquebeauty.com. evoquebeauty.com. Now, let's get to it. Welcome to the Awaken Beauty Podcast. This is Cassandra, your organic beauty, positive mind management, and clinical hypnotherapist. And today we're going to be talking about why the area around the eyes, that skin around your eyes, seems to age much faster than the rest of the skin on your face. Now, if the eyes are the window to the soul, then the skin around them can indicate maybe just how old that soul is. But I can guarantee you, as a organic and clean, holistic product formulator, I'm here to say that we're going to tap into just around the science of skin and why this happens and how you can help and bring the skin around the eye into tip-top shape, tightening it, making sure that you're releasing the puffiness and the discoloration. Now, the skin around the eye is very, very different than the rest of the body and on your face. It's very thin and it's very delicate. It's why when you were young, your mom probably told you not to pull on your eye because it would indefinitely tend to crease and formulate fine lines. And she might have been onto something, because that delicate skin around the eye shows signs of aging much faster than other spots in forms of fine lines and puffiness, and eyelids tend to sag, as well as discoloration. And fortunately, there are eye treatments to help prevent and to correct these underlying issues. And so I want to invite you into the wisdom behind skincare, your skin, and how you can absolutely be able to create that taut skin around the eye that you desire. Now, obviously, there are physicality issues as when we get older, the muscle and the bone structure start to sag. And for any of my clients that come into Beauty Ecology Organic Salon and Spa, there's two treatments that I always recommend, and that you could bypass a spa all along as you get older and use these two pieces, and it absolutely will expedite the healing, the ATP, the energy production within the skin. And that is a microcurrent machine as well as skin needling. Now, these are both home aids that you can use that are completely FDA approved, but you want to be cautious, especially with skin needling and especially around the eye. I don't really recommend it, but these help to expedite the production of your collagen synthesis, as well as lift that muscle and that tightness and retraining the muscle to be able to lift. Now, let's tap into the anatomy of the skin around the eye. Now, as we know, your skin is the largest organ of the body and it covers you from head to toe, but the skin is not the same all over. Now, the epidermis is going to be the outer layer of your skin, and it is the thinnest on the eyelids and the thickest on the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet. Now, that thin skin breaks down faster than thicker skin does because it isn't as collagen-rich. And as we know, the collagen is a protein that gives skin a supple, firm appearance, as other areas of your body. And as collagen naturally decreases with age, those fine lines and wrinkles appear to be more visible on the surface of the skin. And eyes are very expressive. So those micro actions every day and how we hold tension in our face reveal a lot. And all the micro-contractions that happen to your skin as you smile or squint in the sun a lot can create those creases in the skin over time. So it is true, your mother was right. But in addition, the thin skin means that those veins underneath the skin show more, which can contribute to the appearance of those dark circles, that discoloration. Now, the eye skin also lacks sebaceous glands, and our sebaceous glands are so rich in that moisture and hydration. It provides the natural production of sebum, or what we call as oil. So that waxy substance that coats and lubricates the skin as we age starts to decrease. And areas without sebaceous glands and sebum are prone to dryness, hence those fine lines, and those wrinkles are going to be more noticeable on dry and dehydrated skin. Think about a beautiful plump grape. And when that grape doesn't have hydration internally, it happens first, and then externally through skincare, we want to make sure that that's plump and really rich in hydration. So your eye skin can also be subject to a lot of wear and tear. When we touch and we rub our eyes without even realizing it, we're actually maybe even removing eye makeup every night, or over time, that tugging and that pulling and that stretching really does create friction and contribute to under eye sagging. So those are just some facts that are to be mindful of. Now, let's break down the skin underneath the eye a little bit more. So now that you know why skin shows the signs of aging more quickly than other areas of your face and body, did you know that different parts of the eye area are prone to different issues? So I'm going to go over just a few different areas of what you can expect in the three main areas of the skin underneath the eye and around the eye. Now, underneath the skin is very delicate. It's a sheer skin, very thin skin underneath your eye, and it's quick to show fine lines and wrinkles, as we've already discussed. And as we mentioned above, that collagen in the skin decreases, and the veins and blood vessels become more prominent, contributing to the appearance of those dark circles underneath the eye. And unfortunately, as we age, the muscles and the structure under the eye weakened, which means that it gets very laxed and it gets very saggy. Also, it's a prime area for fluid retention, making the under eyes look puffy. Now, I will drop in here under my line that I formulate, the Evoke Beauty line. There's a very, very specific chain of different peptides that we use in our beautiful firm and smooth eye and lip cream. And so those peptides, as well as resveratrol with those antioxidants, teamed with a C-retinol. Now, this is a non-synthetic harsh retinol, and it is beautiful because it is called marine Christie extract. And so it has that renewal expression, as well as it is coupled with hyaluronic acid and hyaluronic. And so that's really going to help that under eye that is really thin, bring that moisture back into the complexion and to dampen down that fluid retention, in which the C minerals, the laminar extract, is allowed to match the plasma in underneath the skin and invite that to release of that fluid retention that makes our skin look puffy. Now, moving on to the eyelid skin. The skin on your upper lids is the thinnest of all the skin on your entire body. And that makes it extremely fragile. So the eyelid sagging happens with age and also from excessive rubbing. And eyelid skin is also very prone to creepiness, that creep in the skin. And then we have the outer eye area. Now the skin here crinkles up when you smile or squint or laugh, right? Plenty of laughter I hope you're getting in your life. And over time, those expression lines get etched into the skin. And so this forms what we know as crow's feet and those curved lines on the outer edges of the eye. Again, going back to formulations, making sure that you have those peptides and the different pieces in there, the glucosides, the hydration, that really help that skin retrain to become taut, as well as infuse moisture moisture, as well as help rebuild the structure. Now, the Evoke line really is built with cutting edge technology, and I really spend a lot of time on high quality ingredients that doesn't have an ingredient deck that is stacked to high hell, that has tons of ingredients, that has tons of fillers and very low actives in its percentages, which you will often find in skincare. You also want to be wary of high amounts of vitamin C that is going to expose the eye and the sun to be able to come in and oxidize and possibly increase your risk of burning the skin, keeping in mind that 95% of skin damage is UV damage. And so if you really have this loss of firmness, the fine lines, the wrinkles, and the dryness that we've talked about, I really highly recommend tapping into evoquebeauty.com, evoquebeauty.com. And you can head over to the Firm and Smooth Eye and Lip Cream, which embodies the agents to be able to bring those growth factors into that firming and lifting areas of the eye, which is so delicate. So you also want to be mindful of, if you are highly sensitive, to make sure that you're using hypoallergenic agents around the eye that are really soothing and really non-invasive to the eye. I find that many women tend to hop into fillers or really high level retinoids that can be a little bit too harsh. And we have to remember that when we plump out and fill with synthetics, we also have to remember that it's going to deflate over time. And as we stretch that thin skin, it will tend to come back and sag even deeper if you don't have the right infrastructure that you're building within your skincare routine and supporting with natural and organic and very much premium, top quality plant ingredients in your skincare. And so we really tap into helping firm up that skin with DMAE, with B vitamins, B3, to really bring in the different cofactors that are going to be able to bring in the catalytic response that we want within the skin. And so the Firming and Smoothing Eye and Lip Cream works both around the eye and around the lip, because these tend to have the same reactions with how we are repetitively smiling, laughing, creasing our facial expression to help with those circles, fine lines, and any kind of, as well as discoloration through the maritime extract, which again is our form of retinoic acid, but in a completely organic and natural form. Now, the last piece I wanted to add in here is that we add vitamin C ester, which is a highly stable and effective form of vitamin C that works to not only visibly brighten under eye discoloration over time, but it is completely absorbing with the squalene and hyaluronic acid that we fold into this beautiful eye cream to make sure that you're getting the delivery of the hydration and that it hovers over the eye and is actually held in almost as like a glycerin that holds in the moisture and makes sure that you get the extended release of vitamin C in a fatty lipid form versus absorbic acid or some of these other vitamin C's that unfortunately, as soon as you open the bottle, go rancid. And especially when you put on your skin and get contact to oxygenation, was rancid as well. So we make sure that we use medical grade liquid oxygen to also help with that delivery of the vitamin C esters. Trans resveratrol is an absolutely high amount of antioxidants, again, teamed up with that hyaluronic acid and algae extract. So it all is combined, my friends, in being conscientious around the skin, the type of skin, and the delivery system that works best with the skin, especially in highly temperamental areas such as the skin underneath the eye. So I hope that was a quick rundown of the anatomy of the eye, the key ingredients to look for, and the breakdown of the under eye, the eyelid, and the outer eye area and how to correctly treat that with the key ingredients that we have formulated within the Evoke Beauty Firm and Smooth Eye and Lip Cream. So with that said, my friends, all of my love, all of my light, make sure you visit evokebeauty.com, evoqbeauty.com, and you can use the code ENERGY for your first time purchase percentage off. All right, we'll see you on the next episode. And until next time, stay sane, get sleep, and always bring your energy and your sexy back. Well, hello, Awaken Beauty. Thank you so much for joining the show today. Were you inspired? Please leave a comment or your own personal aha moment so others can capture exactly what you did. Also, please like and subscribe wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. And if you're interested in high quality natural products for your hair, skin, and wellness, including organic CBD, please visit evokebeauty.com. Again, that is evokebeauty.com, evoqbeauty.com. And until next time, darling, stay sane, get sleep, and bring your sexy back.